Hi, good day. You are welcome to the channel of AG Professional Services. My name is Abdul Ghaffar, and today I will share with you three important information or details you should never include on your CV. Number one is under educational background. Under the educational background, job seekers, not all of them, some job seekers always add schools and certificate they've never attended and certificate they've never acquired under the educational background, just to make their CV look rich, for them to have an upper hand over their colleagues. If you are fan of doing this, if you are fan of putting in non-existent schools or schools you've never attended under your educational background, you are rather causing more harm than good to yourself and your career. Number two is under work experience. And in this aspect, most job seekers always add companies and institutions they've never worked with under their work experience, just to make sure that their work experience or companies they've worked with are plenty, or just to make sure that the employer sees that they've worked with different companies. Once you input false information on your CV, the employer will get to know when you finally get employed. Number three is skills and abilities you don't possess. There are other group of job seekers who always add certain skills and abilities they cannot do. For instance, someone may go and add a computer literacy, but the person cannot use a computer at the workplace, or the person cannot even edit a document, but he or she have decided to add a computer literacy skills to the CV. But when in actual fact, when they bring a computer in front of him or her at the workplace, the person will start to shiver because he or she cannot use the computer at the workplace, but have decided to add it on the CV. Once you add these three details on your CV, you are rather causing more harm than good to yourself, because once you finally get employed, you will get exposed by your employer, because your employer will hand over certain duties to you for you to perform. And if you are not able to carry out those duties, the employer will get to know that the details and information you have provided under your CV are all false, and that you forge the details or you forge the CV, and you were able to maneuver your way to be employed. And that is where you get to know that doing that is not good. Refrain from that if you are into it, and don't indulge in that if you are about to.